Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew or Stalli111, and today we're going to be playing Far Cry 5. But today we're also going to be doing something a little bit different. We're returning with something that I had before on the channel. It was a bit of a podcasty sort of thing. And it used to be an update show called Stalli's Teabreak, hence the mug. And, I mean, that was out of shot anyway, but today we're going to be doing Stalli's Teabreak Radio Hour. So we're going to be talking about what is happening now in gaming, what's happening in the future, what is planned, and any news on the channel, be it Twitch and YouTube. So there will be more content to come. Anyway, I'm going to bring in our guest, who I'd say debuted on Stalli's Teabreak when it became a long form medium, when I did the podcast. I don't want to call it a podcast because it was, sort of. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my friend, longtime friend, Shady Business. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're live. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about Metro Exodus and Far Cry New Dawn. And of course, the Epic Store. So you are right there, and we're going to be playing Far Cry 5 as a backdrop to our conversation. So let's just change this so you can actually see the game. Turn this down a bit because we don't need it too loud. So, what have you actually heard about the whole Metro Exodus situation?
Honestly, I'm not as informed as I should be on the current situation of it. I'm here more for like my experience with playing EGX.
That's fine by me. I'm just going to turn that volume off so I can have chat without hearing two of me. Yeah, so I did briefly mention to you that, and I'm sure you've heard in the news, about it going exclusive to the Epic Store.
Yes.
And quite a few games have done that recently. Bigger ones being Metro Exodus and The Division 2. I think there'd be a couple others, but I don't want to say without confirmation. And I'm going to just double check, because I have not really seen anything today online, so let's see if there's any updates. But there was... Shall we try and do a mission, actually? There was something that recently happened, that apparently someone who works at 4A, who are the creators of Metro...
What the fuck? How did that land there?
And they apparently stated that a lot of the people in the actual studio were against the decision. And then someone else who apparently, a lot of apparently is happening,
Oh shit.
worked at... What the fuck are you doing?
I almost got ran over by a guy that stole a hatchback.
Lovely. But yeah, a guy apparently works at 4A Studios as well, states that if... Oh, thank you. If Metro Exodus doesn't do well, and this whole boycott, which I'd say I'm definitely a part of, reduces the sales... Hello, Plastic. Reduces the sales vastly for PC, that they'll just not sell the games in the future on PC. So say there was a Metro 4 or whatever, they say that they wouldn't sell because of this. But it's all apparently. I'm just gonna have a quick look to see if there is any. Okay, so today, 3 hours ago, this is that was said last night, and I'm just getting myself 100% updated now. Metro Exodus publisher says that PC is at heart of its plans for the future of the following boycott warnings. What? That read horribly. I'm guessing it's trying to say that Metro is going to be on PC in the future. Hey Jen, how's it going? And hey, No Effort. Real shame about Exodus. Yeah, I'm really pissed off about that because they pulled out.
Yeah, 2 weeks before the release, they removed it from Steam.
Because it's coming out on the 16th, I think, on PC, and weirdly enough, it comes out in like the 22nd in the UK, but on PC, it's the same as America, which I don't really mind. But it is going to be on the Epic Store, so that's I'm not paying shit for that. The last time that happened,
have it with the rest of my Metro games.
Exactly. And an argument could be said is I think they're offering with a pre-order the first game, Redux.
I already got that for free because I already owned the first game.
Same. Yeah, Deep Silver are the publishers. There's a lot of weird shit going on with Deep Silver, because they're owned by THQ Nordic, which technically went under and were re-established as someone else, and there's a lot of this. Oh, alright. Are we doing this one? Alright.
I guess I didn't actually intend to come here. It just happened to be here.
I've sort of lost my train of thought there. Yeah, there's a lot of business shit going on there that I'm not sure if I'm not sure about the situation basically. Anyway, yes, Deep Silver are the publishers. that was a long way to a shortcut. But I definitely want to be getting the game because the last time I got a game that was exclusive to another launcher was Fallout 76. And as we know on this stream, that was a disaster of a game. Are you wanting to come in, or is there more stuff up there?
What? Oh.
Yeah, THQ, THQ used to be an umbrella company. Not the Resident Evil sense. Just
it used to be Umbrella Corp.
It used to be, Umbrella Corp. And it had different ones underneath it. Different studios, I should say. Like, for instance, Rockstar has Rockstar North, Rockstar San Diego, etc. But I think THQ Nordic is the one that's just in Europe, I guess. But I think that it used to be in Denmark or some shit. But yeah, you're right. It became the real THQ because of liquidation purposes, stuff like that. But yeah, as we were saying, Fallout 76 was just terrible. And despite getting it a lot cheaper, I still feel very ripped off. I've probably only played it 2 hours beyond the stream, and I probably only streamed it for about 5 hours max.
I know I've definitely played a lot more of it than you have.
And you got what, like 10 fucking power armor? I've got 0.
Yeah. I currently only have 3, but I in total I've found about 12 now.
12, Jesus. Thanks.
And of course, on stream was the one where
you just nicked one out of me.
We fought the Wendigo in the cave, and
wait,
that was going on, I fucking stole it.
Oh, fucking wolf coming at me. Let's heal up. So I presume you're in the same symbol as me.
Holy fuck, that guy went flying. I'm certainly not going to be getting it right away.
Also, one of the arguments was, well, I'm totally for games going exclusive to the Epic Store. Wait a second here, this is sounding contradictory. But the business practice of what THQ, Deep Silver, etc. did with Metro, advertising on Steam for God knows how long, I think it was 2 years ago the game got announced at E3. Taking pre-orders. Sure, they did go through with pre-orders, but they took it off the store
Yeah,
2.5 weeks.
At least they're letting the people that bought it off of Steam keep it on Steam.
Yeah. But
I'm really wishing I had money at the time now, to be honest.
yeah, I saw it on the day, but I was tempted to get it, but it's £55, and I'm not willing to spend £55 on any video game.
It is pretty steep.
Yeah. But what can you do?
Buy cheap stolen codes.
there is that, but doesn't quite work. Alright, you're jumping in the back. It says that the marker's right, but oh no, that's a different thing.
Yeah, that's your
yep.
waypoint.
Yep.
Hold on.
So what about you guys in the comments? This is supposed to be a radio hour, which got lots of practice to do, but I still would like to interact with people and take questions and whatnot. Forcing people to buy it, or else it goes to another platform instead of just PC is just a degenerate thing to do. And I just crashed as I read that. Oh, this is a proper base. Okay. Shall we do this sneaky like?
I mean, it's not how we typically do it.
I mean,
at least it's not how we end up doing
yeah.
it.
I mean, we could start off and then just go wild.
That guy dodged the bullet.
I know.
Stop dodging! What the fuck?
But yeah, you're right. No effort. Yeah, I guess we'll go loud.
Ow.
Chuck a rock instead of a grenade. Cheers. Oh, god damn it! You shot the rocket just before I did. Oh, there's a bear. Nice.
Go bear, go! Eat them.
Hey, there's bears in Metro Exodus. That's a nice segue back to the conversation.
Yes, I did not encounter a bear in the 30-minute demo.
Yeah, you can talk about that actually. Yes, the blood dragon skin is on my sniper rifle. It's I want to say it's a reward, club reward for owning. It's a free one.
Sure... Yeah, you just get it for owning the game.
Right. But yeah, Metro Exodus. What was your experience playing that? Because you had half an hour at EGX. I have not played the game.
Yeah, yes, I was at EGX for half an hour and half an hour on. I wouldn't even have got in to play the demo in that time.
How long did you have to wait for stars?
So we weren't quite at the back of the queue when we joined the line, but we were at least there were 2 groups went in before we did.
Right.
So you know, that's about an hour waiting.
Okay.
So we finally got in, you know, it gives you a brief, these are the controls, this is how you do shit, yada yada. Where am I going from there? I'm not sure. So you start out, I'm not sure where you are in the story, but basically you're with some other peeps, some shit goes wrong, like you're attacked by another group or something, and you get kicked off the bridge or something. This was in September, I don't remember all the details.
That's fine. What was the world like? The landscape?
You start out in a kind of marshy-ish area.
Okay. So would you say it'd be like similar to the lands in, say, Stalker? Those sort of marshy.
In fact, yes, actually, I would. It was quite similar. Like the area you start out in Stalker Clear Sky. the area you start out in, Stalker Clear Sky, is almost exactly the same. Like it has exactly the same feel as the way you start in in the demo anyway. And you very quickly you're out of this area, and it's a lot like the forest in Stalker Clear Sky, the one that's filled with all of the fucking invisible bloodsuckers. No invisible enemies as far as I'm aware in Exodus though. So you go around, and there's a couple of paths right from the get-go. You either go off into the forest, which is a bunch of beware, stay out, no trespassers signs. And unfortunately I didn't go down that route. So I can't tell you about the forest. I went along the waterfront and found this little bandit camp.
Oh shit, we're getting blessed.
Yeah. Let's go on a killing spree. Oh wait, this is the final one, isn't it?
Must be, yeah. It was only Clear Sky and Call of Pripyat that had marshes, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember Shadow of Chernobyl having any marshes. This is from No Effort. See, all of the games blend together, because I just think, because I first played it, and
all I'm going to say
ago,
is I didn't enjoy Clear Sky as much as I did Shadow of Chernobyl. It felt far more linear than Shadow of Chernobyl did.
I think I felt the first time I played a Stalker game, it did feel a little bit linear. But that was ages ago, and then when I came back to it, I played, what was it? Call of Chernobyl or Shadow of Pripyat, one of the combinations, and it's basically all of the maps into one, and it was like a combination of all of the games, but it doesn't really have a story other than survive. So I've only really played essentially 1 hour of a Stalker game, but I've also played like 30 hours of a modded Stalker game, and I'm not getting any audio. I thought it was just really quiet, but I'm not getting any audio from him talking.
Really? I've got audio fine.
Shadow of Chernobyl is by far the best Stalker. Claim from No Effort.
I'll add a voice for him for you. Right out of water. You know what that's like, don't you?
No, I don't.
Difficult to swallow. That was a serious waste of water just now. That spit of water was a waste. Shit, where were we? Yeah, we got kind of off track. I was talking about the actual, like, the gameplay. The gameplay felt like Metro. But
did it feel like Metro, or did it feel like Last Light? Because Last Light changed things, and the Reduxes changed things.
That's a good question, actually. I feel... 1 second.
Got some personnel issues at the moment, and obviously technical. Don't have any audio. Alright, it's back.
Yes, I was accosted by my brother. No. Right, what was I talking about? Yeah, movement. It felt kind of just like typical first-person shootery.
Right. That's what I was worried about.
I mean...
Here we go. 3 for 3.
It wasn't... It wasn't bad. Like, it was still... it was enjoyable. The movement felt like it should.
So, like, you didn't feel... Pardon me. Did you play this on PC or controller, by the way?
Controller.
Right.
It was
okay.
on PC, but we played with controllers.
See, I actually played a little bit of Metro 2033 Redux last night, because I just felt like it. Oh, by last night I mean this morning, early morning. I tried it on controller because I've been recently utilizing whatchamacallit, Steam Big Picture, and used it on my big TV. Not a big fan of it on controller. Felt really slow on even the highest sensitivity. It really didn't work for me on controller. I mean, I am used to keyboard and mouse, but I feel like
I did have to adjust the sensitivity of it.
Any FPS game doesn't really work very well on controller. Like after you've experienced PC, you know, mouse and keyboard.
Ow! Oh, he punched me.
I noticed.
Wait, is this not the last one? I thought this was the last one. Oh well, never mind. I mean, the fundamentals of Metro gameplay was still there. You had the option of being stealthy, and obviously being stealthy was the easier to survive option.
Was there survival elements integrated, or was it very...
Not as far as I could tell from the demo.
Right.
See, I don't know if there were any, like, toxic gas areas or whatever, but I didn't have to use my gas mask at all.
See, I'm not sure how much you've played off the Redux, but it does start you off saying...
I haven't actually played either of the Reduxes.
Right. It does start you off, do you want to play Survival or Spartan? Spartan is much more fast-paced and I guess a little more arcadey, but it's still got that Metro feel to it. But Survival's more of your survival horror element. It's a lot slower, and everything's more scarce. And this is getting really fucking weird. I'm not getting any audio from him whatsoever.
He's got it all planned out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The one gripe I had with the demo actually was I could have I got the crossbow for, you know, stealthy kills, and
I'm just gonna skip this because, you know,
I could have the crosshairs. I could have the crosshairs dead center in a guy's chest, and somehow the bolt would go through him, hit the wall behind him, make a noise, and he would be alerted.
Okay.
It doesn't.
I mean,
they don't
this technically was. It was in September though. You know that would have been an earlier build. Hopefully, I think it went gold in December, so you know there's going to be small issues.
Nope, it should be perfect from the start. After 5 minutes of development.
Right, so to go back round in full circle, what's your thoughts overall on the epic coup of Steam? Oh, that's just what the media is calling it. It's not been an overall coup yet, but
I honestly don't think it's a terrible idea. I just don't think they should have cut off, like, shit, where am I going with this? I don't feel like they should have made such big names exclusive right from the get-go, especially, like, Exodus is a real kick in the teeth.
Yeah. I don't actually understand...
Purchasable, pre-orderable on Steam up until 2 weeks before release, and then they're just like, alright, no, you can't get it anymore.
I don't actually... like, I was going to say, I sort of understand the Division 2, but I don't. Like, it's... EA already get... Not EA. Ubisoft already get 100% of the revenue from sales on their own platform. So there is no excuse to jump to Epic. Like, I understand Epic has this new massive fan base, but they do realise that that fan base is really just there for Fortnite.
Yep.
It's not there for...
Remember when Epic made Gears of Wars and not Gears of War and not Fortnite?
Yeah. They also made Bulletstorm. I guess that was their transitional period. I'm pretty sure it was them. No, that was published by Epic. It was People Can Fly, who made one of the Gears of War games, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I totally am in support for game developers wanting a better revenue cut, and I feel like the fact that Steam are still
12% instead of 30.
I think, that's ridiculous. Steam have a monopoly, and competition, well, not necessarily a monopoly, because there are Uplay and Origin that have been doing well, but I still dislike them, because as you said earlier, I like to keep my games all together.
I mean, the higher commission that the developers themselves, like developers and publishers themselves get off of Epic is definitely a selling point.
Yeah, 100%.
But
there's nothing that Epic, apart to the consumer, is providing. It's nowhere near Steam's level.
No, they don't have library sorting functionality. They don't have cloud cloud saves. So
they don't have anything really. They've got Fortnite, and they built this around one game. And they're just sort of like, shit, we need to do something, and...
I can't wait to get V-Bucks for Metro Exodus.
I will say, apparently they're giving away a game every week, or every month. I can't remember which one it is, but...
Wow, that's never been done before.
Which, is something good, but it's not going to make up for the lacking of...
No. Zero functionality for a games store and library platform.
So yeah, I won't be getting Metro Exodus. I don't actually know if I'll ever get it. I'm not gonna be back. I will 100% play the shit out of that game if 4A want to send me it. 100%, and I will support in its entirety, but I will not support the decision to move it. All right, I forgot we had wingsuits. I was gonna slide down.
Even after last time we played, we did that side mission for fucking half an hour trying to get both of us through the fucking.
I clipped the tree, broke my arms. And died.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and before they give away Exodus a month after release. Release. Yeah.
I think the other positive with Epic Games was they were going to, or the Epic Store rather. That 12% commission rate that they take, I'm pretty sure whereas for Steam it's 30% in all countries and all economical areas, that 12% is actually malleable based on the economical status of the country or something. I guess with the Epic Store. Yeah,
it's a flexible rate. But it's sitting at 12% because it's a relatively new store.
I can totally make that shot. I totally can't make that shot. Yep, the bullet disappears before it even gets there, so... I can totally make that shot.
Did you hear that? Oh, right. It disappeared, right?
It disappeared! It genuinely...
Oh, no! Oh. There we go.
There we go. Got him. Okay.
Right, shall we fly in? It didn't work. It didn't do it. I was holding shift.
dun 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 dun
Or
dun 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 dun
I don't want a copyright
dun
strike.
dun. A cappella cover, no copyright strike for you.
Anyway, I
We're going loud, boys.
I guess coming in hot.
I should have just landed on the guy and done like a takedown.
That'd be pretty cool. So the next shitty flute cover.
Hey, do you hear that the Crash of Bandicoot music?
No.
The percussion of the like loud fight music that I was playing just now had like a totally Crash Bandicoot-esque feel to it.
I've got my music turned down. So the lovely ladies and gentlemen can hear us slightly better.
Why would they want to hear us better?
Because
Hey,
Hunter
it's
Lady.
Beth, what's her face?
Nice. Anyway,
I remember their first name. That's all that matters.
before we move on, got our closing statements of why the whole decision sucks. I guess.
Because well, for you, you'd rather have all your games on Steam, and you hate other DRMs.
Yeah.
For me, I just wanted it in the same place as my other games, and also fuck Fortnite.
I think I was going on to something, but we got distracted. But about the whole monetary situation, like the percentage, I definitely think.
I mean, on average, it's going to be less than half of what Steam takes.
Big time. Like, Steam's the largest PC network, basically platform, whatever you want to call it, by far, and it will probably remain that way, no matter the rate. I definitely do think the competition is healthy in the regard of game developers. Hopefully Steam will improve it a little bit, the ratio, and it'll help, smaller developers at least. But the decision to move things like that, I don't support it at all. I don't want to do that. It's reducing player choice as well. They could have easily... Right, also, what I was initially going to say was about... it's removing player choice.
I don't think we've completed, like, a single full thought.
No.
Made a single complete statement this entire time, because
No.
we keep getting distracted.
There's so many things I want to say. But it's in a similar vein. They've said, and I quote... Well, I don't actually quote. I paraphrase. That they've gone to Epic and they were going to reduce the cost because of the split in the revenue being better, but it's exactly the same price for Europe. In America, it's $10 cheaper, but what the fuck? Where's the equality in that? And what they should have done, in all honesty, and I may not have bought the game on launch. Definitely not, because I don't think any game, unless maybe it's Borderlands 3, that I'm super fucking hyped for, I'm not going to be paying anywhere near 50 quid for. But I would be accepting of the decision if they wanted to say, right guys, we're going £55 on Steam, or £60 on Steam, or whatever, but we're also going to Epic, and we're going to release it there 2 days earlier for a lower price of, say, 40, due to the revenue split.
Certainly, like, in the case of people like you and I, they're lowering their customer base by quite a lot.
Oh yeah, like I've seen, like, just on the tweet that 4A Games sent out saying, blah blah blah, Deep Silver and THQ Nordic have made the decision to do this because of Epic's blah 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 blah. We're going to be exclusive, blah blah blah, etc. etc. The comments on that are, it's just so much of this, so much conversation like this. Just like, what the fuck? You're gonna lose. I think it's gonna be more than half the player base. I think it's gonna be because of the PC gaming community. Like, I know the whole master race thing, you know, it's a bit of a joke, but there is reality to it. There's PC gamers are generally more in the know than,
as opposed to having to get an entirely new console, you can just update parts of your computer.
yeah, but I'm meaning like generally more in the know about games and what's going on because they've got.
You also have access to more like controller options.
Also, apparently we're getting too far from one another.
Shh, Drew, get closer.
Yeah, I love being cucked due to being European as well. No effort. It's fucking amazing. Having to spend more
We're
money.
not going to be European for long. Don't worry about that.
Well, we still will be. Just we won't be in the EU. Sadly.
You can't be European and out with the EU.
PC gamers are really petty too. That's right. That's like I'm a PC gamer and I'm petty. Like this whole section of this talk has been really petty, but it's also brand loyalty. In a sense, the whole right. Can you drive me somewhere? Because I feel like we've been like, let's go up to this Piper stash. It's far away. Can you see that?
Wait, did you start that mission and now we're just buggering off?
Yeah.
Right, bye, Jess.
But like, it's like a game. All right, we have
Shit.
to. Okay.
Nah, I think you can just cancel the mission.
Like, say the game was an Xbox exclusive game, and you had PlayStation. But just say you could go and get a free Xbox. However, it was at a really shitty store, like a really shitty store, that would take you fucking forever to get to, sorry. And it'd be a major inconvenience. I know it sounds extremely petty, but that's sort of what the situation is.
You lost me there, to be honest.
Oh, like going from like I was talking about brand loyalty to Steam.
Yeah.
And
I
was
have a
just
little
sort of
less brand loyalty because I don't really care what the DRM is, but
see, I sort of do.
like I want the DRM to have basic functionality.
Yeah. Which Steam has probably the best. No, definitely has the best.
Yeah, Steam even has like the fucking overlay web browser, so assuming it's compatible with the game you're playing, but
I think every game has the web browser now.
No, I've been playing Mass Effect recently, and the overlay doesn't work for it.
Really?
Mm.
Hey, boy from space, welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up talking about Metro Exodus. Maybe you've got a few thoughts on it, jumping over to Epic Games and that whole quote-unquote
But
coup.
Did it ever occur to you that we are all actually in space right now?
No. Shit.
How can you be from space? if
Metro,
we're all
more
from
like
space.
I'm not downloading Epic and wasn't going to anyway. My man. I mean, basically, we could have just literally said that statement and just turned off the stream. That's basically what we said. You've summed up our stream without even being there.
Accepted many, 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 many more words and
Yeah.
with incomplete statements.
Yeah. We've been tangential. Tangential? Yeah. Right, so are we supposed to just take out... Oh, nice RPG.
I mean, we're
We're
supposed to try and be quiet about it so they don't murder.
They didn't
all the
fucking
hostages.
realize. Like, they don't even know I'm here. Apparently. Stealth rocket launcher. That didn't even. What?
Oh, it's a grenade launcher.
Ah. Metro, more like no.
Metro, more like.
Nice. Right, so I think you guys have got most of our points now about Metro and Epic. We're not on a good side with it. We're not in agreement with the whole coup, as people in the media are calling it. And especially the Metro Exodus situation feels a bit of a backstab to the fans. Conclusion, won't be getting it unless it's very fucking cheap or it jumps over to Steam, which I feel like it may after a bit, because there has been a
when they
lot.
suddenly realize they're not making as much of their budget back as they thought they were.
I definitely I think you'd enjoy Metro, Boy from Space. Is that confirmed, or you just make like I don't think I've ever heard that being said.
It's
Actually,
all
I should
hush,
probably read
hush.
into that article. The views reflect the hurt and disappointment of a passionate individual who has been seen what was previously nothing but positive goodwill towards his work turned to controversy due to a business decision he had no control over. So this is just Deep Silver and Nordic THQ Nordic replying to the leak of a supposed staff member complaining about the decision.
What the fuck? How is he not dead? He's
Um,
gonna kill the hostage. Fucking finally.
We already know it's definitely not 4A's decision. It was definitely Koch Media, Deep Silver, and THQ Nordic's decision. Yeah, basically all stuff we know. Hey, Shipadri, it'll be on Steam in 2033. Hopefully, if there's a world to have Steam. Where are we? Shit. I don't. Oh, there's a marker now. I'm getting too far away from my ally. No shit. There's a thing circulating around that'll come February 14th, 2020. Fucking hell. Really? It's another game I have to wait to come to Steam that was already on Steam?
It might be a lot cheaper by that point.
Yeah, like Sunset Overdrive was 3 years after release, or 2 years? No, 3 years, and it was like 15 quid straight off the bat. Which
I still need to get that.
It's a good game. Insomniac know how to make their games, and like if you've played Spider-Man, you can really see their transition from Ratchet and Clank to Spider-Man. Like Sunset Overdrive's a good transitional game.
Going the wrong way.
Anyway, we've made our points. You guys have made your discussion. I think everyone's in agreement.
We've made our points. Barely.
Barely, but somewhat coherently. Shall we turn to Far Cry New Dawn? Something that I feel like you may have more knowledge about, since you actually own the game, technically. And I don't yet. Spider-Man, more like pizza time.
Okay,
Nice meme.
So it is going to be a sequel to Far Cry 5.
Yes.
It is going to be based in Hope County, but I don't know. I've seen differing opinions. Like, obviously, the map's not going to be the exact same because,
It's going to be nuked to shit, isn't it?
it's going to be 17 years after the nuclear fallout.
Hey, Kelvy, how's it going? Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you, man. You been streaming tonight? We're just having a little podcasty sort of talk. Yes, it's... I've
17 years after the nuclear blasts, and the map's going to be different because everything's like being rebuilt and nuked to shit.
Is it going to be any bigger? Or is it just going to be the same size?
I've actually seen something saying Like, it was just something I saw on a forum, so I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, but supposedly the map is actually going to be smaller.
If you sub, if I sub, can I Stalli 111 POV kiss the cam? Yes, boy from space would. I haven't texted him yet, but I would text yes. Sorry, you were saying, Thomas.
I don't even know anymore.
Sorry. Something about the map size I mentioned.
Here comes the money.
Oh shit! Here comes the money. You actually subbed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much, Padre. A promise is a promise. Right, we'll go. One. Should we go zoom? Should we go zoomed or just regular cam? I think we'll go regular cam. Hey Shabadri, this one's for you, big guy. See, I follow through on my promises.
I'm not watching the stream right now.
Camera in mouth, yes. That's the stuff.
Consume camera.
Consume camera. Deep throat it. This shit I do for money.
When the joke keeps going and you don't know when to stop.
Right, so now we can go to that prepper stash.
Pretty sure you would have just broken your legs just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was worried that I wouldn't quite get the parachute open. So we're gonna explore that prepper stash. But in the meantime.
Oh, I'm not sure, because we were talking and stuff. I'm not sure you know the story of Jess Black.
Nope.
She tells you about what Jacob did to this one family. So, the family, it was the two parents and two kids, were out hiking, and the cook, who's the guy that we just killed here, like captured them and was like torturing them and shit. Like, didn't feed them, didn't let them have water, and they basically, like, the parents resorted to for hydration they needed to drink their own piss, Bear Grylls style.
Lovely.
Just
As you do.
no filters or anything, because
yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
hashtag no filters.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and eventually, the kids are getting hungry and they're starting to complain, and the cook says to the kids, would you like some pork? Sorry, but before this, the parents are like forcing the kid to like drink the piss.
Bless me.
For survival reasons, not to be abusive, but to fucking keep them alive. So the cook strings them up, like on posts, and the kids are getting hungry and they're starting to complain. And the cook says, "Would you like some pork?" And obviously the kids go, "Fuck yeah, we're hungry." And
is it gonna be like their dad's dick or something?
not quite.
Is it gonna be Cook's dick?
He lights a fire under the parents, doesn't kill them, just like slowly cooks them bit by bit. And it starts out by him feeding the kids their parents' toes, and then he keeps going and keeps going until like the parents die. And then, like, by that point, Jacob's like fucking called him off or something, and the kids are just left there.
Sorry, boy from space just said, "What the fuck is Thomas talking about? Eating pork and drinking piss." He's providing backstory. Backstory to what the character was talking about while we were mumbling over her.
I'm trying to give you
That was
hidden
terrible.
histories here.
Hidden history, shit.
Okay, not hidden, just as long as you pay attention. Anyway,
Horrible histories, more
and
like.
so you know just all the torture and fucking feeding the parents to the kids, and it turns out she was one of those kids.
Oh.
Oh, and Dutch, the guy that's on the island, you
Mm-hmm.
know, the one that saves us from the start,
Yeah.
is her uncle.
Sweet. Right. With that out of the way, um, Boyfriend
And
Space
so
says that.
concludes hidden histories.
I never said that ever.
I'm gonna run into you. I'm gonna run into you. Fuck!
Like,
I was trying
fuck.
to kill you.
Die and I'll cheer 4 bits. Sorry, my life is worth more than 4 bits. I'll take a minimum of 17. Die intentionally. Oh, you're right, you mean in the game. That wasn't me. And now I can't die until I revive you, because then we'd have to fucking respawn.
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to give up. I was trying to give up,
Right,
not
there we go.
survive.
There you go. I didn't even die. Right, I'm just gonna hold it. Kamika. Oh. How the fuck am I still alive? There we go.
Hello, sir. He's over there now. Hello, sir. You injured my friend. Time to die.
Anyway, back on track to Far Cry New Dawn.
Ow.
I
This isn't going well. Where are you?
Thank you very much for my 5 bits bribe for my life. You can't die from your own explosives. Well, can you not? Shit, that might be real. And he's gone. I keep on looking to the chat like the camera's there, like office style. Right. What the fuck was that? That sounded like Coronation Street at the start.
How does Corey go again now?
I'm not even trying it.
I don't.
Just the start, it just sounded the same as. Yeah, it's the same at IRL. You can't die from your own explosives, right? Is there anything up there, or can we go to this pepper stash?
Like a mini stash. Also buy Drew.
Thanks. Thank you very much for that productive use of a bullet, or a rocket rather.
You're welcome. Oh, wow, didn't kill him in one shot. Way to waste bullets.
Shut up. So what's the chat's overall opinion on Far Cry? Have we played a lot of it? Have we never played it at all? And are we going to be getting the new one? Because it is £35 standard edition. And you said it was what, 45 for the deluxe?
Yes, and I paid that shit like the whore I am.
I
like,
fell off.
like the reverse whore I am.
Yeah, I don't.
What would that be?
I don't see the
don't know what I am.
point in getting the deluxe edition, because it's just literally a couple of skins and shit.
You're just a couple of skins and
The
shit.
gold edition I'd understand, but I don't think there is a gold edition. And that was just pointless. Why do you keep on destroying our fucking vehicles?
That's a good question, actually.
Far Cry more like Fat Cry.
Let's create a poll in the chat. Why does Thomas keep why does Thomas keep destroying the vehicles pointlessly? Is it A, to distract Drew from his job, B, to distract myself from my misery, C, because I missed that fucking rocket?
Yeah, I missed the sniper. It's all good. Right. let's see if there's any news on Far Cry New Dawn today that we can discuss. Okay, the news of today is Far Cry New Dawn achievement list leaked, which I'm not going to have a look at because the fact that I might be getting the game to stream.
Oh yes, New Dawn is supposed to be like more RPG.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I saw that video. I did tell you about it. But,
Holy fuck, that was close.
Yeah, very close.
Here, sir, I shall repair your vehicle for you.
Well done, no effort. Well done. I think Boy from Space, no effort wins on that poll. Yeah, it's got a sort of like each character, as you can see in this, they don't have health bars, but in Assassin's Creed Origins, which I've been
we do have health bars.
Do they?
Bottom right when you get hurt.
That's us though. We've always had a health bar.
Right, the enemies.
Yeah.
No, the enemies have health bars. Look. Now he's dead.
Fair enough.
Full health. Now he's dead. It's because of the radiation. Everyone was mutated to have health bars.
But anyway, in Assassin's Creed Origins, which I've been playing a fair bit about, I've not played Odyssey yet, but it's basically the same game in a different map apparently, and it just looks it. They've got health bars and they've added and implemented a more RPG elementy system with more. Well, sure, this one has, I think, Far Cry 4.
Because role-playing as an assassin is not enough.
Has skill points sort of system. Far Cry 4 had that as well, didn't it? I think. I might be wrong. Primal definitely had something like that.
Far Cry 3 did have that with like the tattoos.
Yeah, right. So 4 must have had it. Yeah. Ow.
Far Cry 3 had 3 paths. I'm pretty sure. Far Cry 4, I only remember 2, and I think it was the tiger and the lion.
That sounds about right.
Sorry, fucking tiger and elephant. That's what I meant.
AC Odyssey is better. Well, that's good to hear. So I'm quite enjoying Origins.
I hope so. What the fuck was that?
Bad driving.
What? Was it like an explosive barrel?
No, there must have been. Seen him all, Boy from Space. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Odyssey then. Your glowing review of it being better.
I still need to get Origin.
Origins. God.
Origin.
Oh, you're right. You mean the DRM store?
No, I've got that. I'm talking about Assassin's Creed Origin.
Right, can we actually go to this prepper stash without killing our fucking vehicle?
No. Assassin's Creed Oregon.
It has naval combat. Doesn't Origins have that mission? I've played one mission as the woman. I can't remember her name.
The woman.
Not the modern day woman. The wife.
Oh, whatever. I'll run in the opposite direction and teleport to you.
Actually, the opposite direction is where we should be going. I wasn't looking.
Fuck.
But I know there's a naval combat mission. Anyway, going off topic, Assassin's Creed Origins has all the, and Odyssey, I'm assuming, has all of these quote unquote. Are you in? Are you on? Right. Okay. RPG elements such as skill points, skill trees, etc., and developing different weapons and playstyles. So, and health bars, which is not exclusive to RPGs, but anyway, there is health bars in Far Cry New Dawn from a snippet that I saw, so I'm assuming that it does in the full game.
I think I might be having some latency issues.
Wait, what happened?
You slammed into a cliff face and then scraped along it, then suddenly we were here.
Yeah, it's just the magic of the van.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, I believe that they might have updated their engine a little bit for Origins, despite the Far Cry 5 coming out in 2018, the same year, about 6 months before Odyssey. So they might have just transferred some of those assets, etc., from the Assassin's Creed games into Far Cry.
It is impossible to aim with your driving.
It's impossible to aim with driving. Unless you're in the actual car.
Yes! Got it.
Which deputy is he talking about?
Yes.
You've not even played AC Aragon, so get got. Shit, is that a Death Grips reference? Also Aragon? Do you mean Assassin? No, that doesn't even make any sense. Aragon?
Oregon?
Aragon.
Oregon Trail?
Almost spelt... No, it is spelt the same way as the place. The place in Spain. I guess we're going swimming.
I guess we are.
But I'm not sure about New Dawn and the fact that quite a few games are going in the post-apocalypse sort of direction. I know there's a gap in the market because the big granddaddy of post-apocalypse, Fallout, has been utter shit recently. But
wasn't there a good post-apocalyptic game that came out? I'm pretty sure it was after 76, and it's not a big name game, but it's supposed to be a really good post-apocalyptic game.
Mutant Year Zero?
Maybe?
It's an isometric RPG?
Maybe?
I mean, that was the one that I recommended to people, which it was pretty good. You play as a humanoid hog and a duck. And they always say, what the duck, instead of what the fuck. And it's hilarious every single time.
That joke totally doesn't wear thin. I mean, it's basically just... Well, yeah, replacing fuck with duck.
Yeah. And by every single time, it's happened 3 times, so...
It just becomes another word. What the duck...
Wasteland 2 is better than Mutant. We've got a hot take right here. Come on, buddy. You don't even need to say that. You just know it. Wasteland 2 is one of the best RPGs ever made.
I got skunked.
That looked like a fucking rad scorpion from a distance. Just fucking zapped you with its stinger. Because that's how stingers work. They zap you.
Pew.
Happy Wheels is better than Fortnite. Right, I've got to disagree with you in that.
I'd be inclined to agree, actually.
Well, then you are lost. And there you go. Prequel meme of the day. Prequel meme of the radio hour. That's going on over an hour.
I'm sorry, you cannot beat me. I have the high ground.
No, we're only allowed 1 each episode. You're fired.
Can I make a sequel meme?
Yeah. Don't know why you'd want to.
You are a traitor to the gamer race. I don't fucking know. I haven't even seen The Force Awakens or Rogue One.
Rogue One's a prequel.
Oh yeah, that's the point. That's a point.
The film you would want to say would be The Last Jedi.
Nope. I'm talking about Star Wars 9.
Radio hour ended. Now it is happy hour. You know it.
Happy hour. Gross.
Beers on me.
What are you, some sort of filthy alcoholic?
We condone alcoholism on this channel.
Alcoholism.
Yes.
So, are you saying you condone alcohol, or you condone
Alcoholism.
alcoholics?
Yes, alcoholics. That's why happy hour's here.
Wow. I'm not sure where I'm going with that.
I don't know either.
Maybe. Exactly.
That was close. That was close.
Where the fuck?
Your geographical location is superior to mine. Well, I mean, we're pretty high. Like, you've got to admit, we do have the high ground.
Unfortunately, the enemy. Ha! I found a way up without the grapple.
Shit.
Basically, Skyrim jump spamming.
Oh, nice little plane you got here. Looks quite old.
Right. Do you want to go and find the key, or should I just unlock it?
Just unlock it. Got the cheat codes right here. That's a boat.
Alright, now let's go find the key.
No, it's not. Shut up. Like, there's nothing about that as a boat. I was going to say it's like a boat from Star Wars, but...
Oh my god, we broke it. I picked up the key and now it says unlock the case, even though we already have.
Oh god. I guess.
Yo, pick up that key, dude. Did you pick up that key, dude?
Where's the key?
In this box here.
There is no key.
Two.
There is no key.
I have 2 copies of the key. Let me unlock this.
For fuck's sake.
Well. Away I go.
1-0. Yeah, you got me, boy from space. So have I heard of Wasteland 3? I have, and I'm very excited, despite the horribly cheesy announcement. With a terrible, no good, horrible animation. The trailer looked alright though. Why did it teleport me? I'm the fucking host.
Because I'm in the air.
That still doesn't make any sense.
Because you're in the air.
Alright, I guess we'll move on to something else then. Play Kingdom Hearts or I'll scream. No, I don't have Kingdom Hearts.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't play Kingdom Hearts 3 until I've beaten the last 11 games.
Yeah, there's too many. And isn't the chronological order really fucked up too?
Hell yeah.
There's another pepper stash to the west. Oh,
Whoa, West.
I landed perfectly fine with being paused. Fish lips. Is that his actual name? Or... Because he definitely has fish lips. And I can imagine him being called that. Shit. When you charge me, bitch. Fuck. Hey!
Hmm.
It was his actual name. Sweet. Oh, we're up to 12 euros.
Don't worry,
Smashing.
Drew. I'm coming. Well, that didn't work.
Ah, man, I missed it. I missed out in one bit. Just fucking shoot Thomas. Well, he's over there, and I don't think shooting him actually does anything. Sadly.
You want to kill the other person? Be in the same vehicle as them.
Yeah, that's the best solution. We've lost all of the conversation of Far Cry New Dawn because I thought you knew more, honestly.
Dude, all I know is I bought it.
Okay, so you don't know what you bought, but you bought it. You know it's
Well, even it's Far
Wasteland.
Cry.
You know it's Far Cry. It's probably gonna be fun. A little bit stale, perhaps, but you know what you're gonna get from Far Cry. That's fair. So yeah, I was talking about
Shit, I'm going the wrong
The-
way.
some sort of. Do you see my marker, by the way?
I do.
Right. Some sort of trend of a lot of
Bridge.
post-apocalyptic games. And I guess, you know, I'm a sucker for post-apocalyptic games because of Fallout initially. I I may not have enjoyed Rage that much story-wise, but I did enjoy the world of it. And Rage 2, Rage 2. Now, here's another discussion we could have. Rage 2 might it's not appeared on Steam, and we're going back to the whole exclusivity debacle. And they didn't technically launch because the Bethesda launcher. Is it just called the Bethesda launcher? Bethesda.net maybe. Holy shit, that was bad. Fucking hell. I need an automatic weapon.
I've learned how to fly. Drew, look, I can fly. Oh fuck no.
Yeah, I'm not coming to get you. Oh no, that's not even you. Is that you? It's red.
I was over the water. And I was mashing between wingsuit and parachute, and I kept gaining altitude.
But yeah, Bethesda.net
didn't let me wingsuit anymore.
It's still technically not launched fully. It's still classified as in beta. And I feel like that's purely a cover-up because, as we all know, Bethesda are horrible for designing things. Or they're fantastic for designing things.
Look at Morrowind and Oblivion. They're two worst games.
I'm sorry, but I feel like we're gonna have to reduce our friendship to a minimum with that statement. Come on, come on.
It's called being facetious.
Come on, man. Like you can't even say that though. It's Bethesda we're talking about.
You're right. None of their games are good.
Exactly. They're all equally, but no. But yeah, they technically launched with Bethesda 76, Fallout 76. But it's still technically in beta, according to them.
Gotta get that Blops 4.
Oh, there's another... Fucking hell, we're gonna go down some rabbit holes. Bethesda haven't developed a good game, full stop. Bethesda Game Studios, I disagree with you. I feel like Fallout 3... No, Oblivion was a good game. It was flawed technically.
Of Fallout 3...
Same with Morrowind. Same with Skyrim. They're just technically flawed. Maybe a little bit lacking main narratively. Sorry, we need to get back on fucking
3.
Rage 2. And
you know that mod team that was making Fallout 3 for Fallout 4, and Bethesda's all like, "Oh, you can't use the audio files; they're copyright."
Yes.
And they're like, "Well, guess we'll have to cancel the project." Well, it's back on because they're recording all the audio themselves.
I know. Same with the Fallout 4 New Vegas mod, because I'm friends with one of the lead developers, so I'm in the know.
Wow. You should do some voice acting for them. You can be the father.
Son, I am your father. Kill me, because I will never be able to be a patch on Liam Neeson. Imagine having Qui-Gon Jinn as your father. Anyway, Rage 2. So it's not appeared on any other store apart from on Bethesda.net. And it's not been confirmed that it's going to be exclusive, like they did with Fallout 76 pretty early on after the announcement. However, I've got a bad feeling.
Where the fuck are you going?
After the Prepper Stash.
There's a shortcut through the mountain.
Well, shit. I mean, I'm technically on the mountain still.
I'm walking through the mountain.
That's just cheating.
There's a fucking cavern.
That's still cheating.
It is part of the mountain.
Anyway. Oh, fuck. Hey, bear. Just kick him in the face.
Bears will get you any moment, you know. They're the
I'll just
sneaky
take your
fuckers.
skin. Thanking you. And I do really like the look of Rage 2. It looks like a nice apocalypse. It's not taking itself too seriously. It looks like it's got some fun functionality. id Software are back with... Who was it? The guys who made Just Cause, Avalanche Studios. So I've got some... I feel like it's going to be a fun game. May not be, great in some artistic merit.
We're trying to run 2 kilometers to our objective.
Yeah. It's something to do.
Fair point, let's go.
But I don't think I'll ever buy something that's not going to be on the Steam store after Fallout 76 has just ruined that for me. I'm not going to trust games that aren't... I can't trust you anymore.
You have betrayed my trust.
I mean, they did. I
can't tell if that's a gap in the mountain up ahead or just a shadow. I'm going to assume it's the shadow around the mountain.
It looks like a shadow. Imagine Qui-Gon Jinn straight up coming back from death and winning by having the high ground.
Hey, remember in Lego Star Wars when Anakin has the high ground?
Yes.
He's like standing on pipes and Obi's below him.
I mean, that happens in the film as well.
Nope. Like, why did he allow himself to get into
Low ground.
a much worse position?
There's a big gap in the mountain.
It's called a tunnel.
Gap in the mountain.
Tunnel.
So, did you played Rage, didn't you?
I said I haven't played it yet.
Oh, sorry. There's a lot going on. A lot of conversation on the video.
Fucking...
What about you guys? Have you played Rage, and what's your thoughts on it? And are you going to get Rage 2? This is also a question to you as well, Thomas.
Maybe.
If it's not on Steam, and only on Bethesda.net.
Maybe. Depends. If it's like £2, maybe.
Well, we're probably going the wrong way. But for £2, sure. But it's never going to go that cheap unless it really is bad.
Take a right.
I was just going to walk up there.
Fine. God.
Wow, you didn't even kill me. Oh shit, I'm on fire.
Just run around for a bit, you'll die.
But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it on Bethesda.net. I don't trust... It all comes back.
But Drew, you can get Fallout Shelter on Bethesda.net.
But you can also get that on Steam.
Yes, I know.
And I've got it on Steam. And I played apparently 100 hours of it on Steam, which isn't accurate.
I'm not sure how long of it I've played.
Great. Oh, that was you. I thought the pyro did that.
I mean, the pyro was part of the explosion.
I just thought that he was the fault of his own demise. Nice.
What the fuck? How did that project me forwards?
Because I shot you from behind.
Nope.
Imagine liking the prequels. I'm afraid that comment right there is an instant ban, Mr. No Effort Whatsoever. Imagine not liking the prequels. Imagine not having a childhood like that. The Phantom Menace is audibly a masterpiece. Sure, Jar Jar Binks sucks. And some of the political... Yeah. God damn it. Every time we fucking play co-op, there's some... Right. This is getting way off track.
If there's a way to hit each other with swords, or a melee weapon of any sort,
the Duel of Fates comes into play. Prequels are garbo. What the fuck are you talking about? Have you seen them?
And do you even know who Darth Maul is?
Do you even know the tragedy of Darth Plagueis? I will fight you for that. I will fight you to change your opinion to the truth. I will.
I'm not sure how I got up here before you. Again, I was using the fucking Skyrim jump spamming.
I guess we'll fly down to the Harbor Stash. Or not, or it won't work again.
Why are you so bad at wings?
It's probably because I hit shift before the prompt comes up. Like, I'm just preemptively.
Preemptively, huh? Hey, you want me to ruin this prepper stash as well?
Please don't.
Okay, I'll just unlock the door.
Fisticuffs behind the target, 7 PM tomorrow. Which target? There's like 1 billion of them.
Do we have any targets here?
No.
We have Walmart.
Technically.
Walmart Asda.
Yeah, I'm assuming those ropes have something to do with it.
We use those to come back.
Yes. But yeah, I'll find you. Oh, there's a nice cave.
Give us your full name, home address, card account number, sort code, 16-digit number on the front of the card, and the 3 digits on the back.
Don't be late because your bedtime's 8. I'm sorry, but tomorrow your bedtime's gonna be 7. Because I'm gonna knock you the fuck out with my Stalli dash.
The only bed you'll be sleeping in is a hospital bed.
Gum. I think I got the key.
Okay, I'll just unlock the door then.
Don't you dare. You always ruin my fun.
Yup. Take the zipline back.
I am. No! I accidentally pressed space twice.
Huh. Oh, I missed a skill point. There we go. Sorry, perk point.
All Star Wars is boring.
Have you even seen Star Trek? Have you even ever heard of Firefly?
No. What's this Firefly you speak of?
Not sure if genuine or not, like...
Of course I'm not genuine.
Well, how am I supposed to know? You don't even know what Star Wars is.
True. Right, so for pre-ordering Far Cry New Dawn, you get the Unicorn Trike. Are you happy with your pre-order?
Yes. Yes? Question mark.
And with your deluxe edition, you get a SVD sniper, sidecar motorbike, a legacy off-roader, a Wrath M249, an M133 shotgun, and a Rat 4 rocket launcher. Please,
Those
can
are
we...
slightly better. What? Oh my god! What the fuck?
You paid £10 extra for that. Are you happy with your decision?
See, happiness can mean many things.
Can it?
You can be happy for different reasons, and I am I am happy.
Nice.
I am happy with my order of the game. I am happy with the items I will be getting. I am slightly less happy about the amount of money I paid for it.
That's fair, yeah, I understand. Also, can we just let this no effort meme, this well, I mean, it is a no effort meme, this Shaggy meme die? It was never really funny. Very forced.
I wouldn't let Shaggy hear you say that.
Please don't say it.
He might have to use
Don't.
3% of his power. R/Ultra Instinct Shaggy.
Yeah, I have made a big Chungus joke, ironically, because it was never funny either.
Did I hear someone say
Shut up,
Big
please.
Gungus?
See what you've done now? Fuck. Right, stream over. We're done. We're done with this. We've gone way off track.
Wait, did I cause a Shaggy? What? Genuinely, what's happened? I'm not paying attention to this.
No, I'm talking about Boy from Space mentioning Big Chungus, and then I mentioned it, and then you mentioned it. A ripple effect. Oh, nice stag.
What the fuck are we talking about anymore?
Oh, I was commenting on the statue. But yeah, this has gone wildly off track.
I was commenting on the. Well, this has gone.
Well, you asked what?
Here's
Like,
some more off track for you.
I'm good.
I'm upside down in the water.
So yeah, this was always going to be a bit of a disaster. The first episode.
Of course, it was going to devolve into shite.
Because one, we're playing a game, but I needed some visual stimulus. I felt like if it was just going to be talking, people would get bored really easily.
Well, you could have just had like RGB panning, like panning through the hues in the background.
Yeah,
Or you
I'm not
could-
made of money, and I don't have a shit ton of lights or a green screen. Well, I technically do, but it would be fucking massive, and I can't really do that setup.
In that case, you should. Oh wait, I can respawn.
Yeah,
Hello.
I totally agree with you, Boy from Space. I wanted to do something like that, but I felt like people wouldn't really enjoy it as much, so I wanted some visual stimulus, i.e. a game. But, you know, it's got its positives, it's got its negatives.
And what was the idea?
To not play a game, I should bullet point and discuss nice and chill-like. But the game causes you to go off track easier, which is totally true. The next episode, I think I'm going to do this once a month, even though the next episode is going to be less than a month away. I wanted to do it at the end of the month for the Oscars, to talk about films and such. And I know some of you might not care for films too much, but I'm going to be talking with someone who likes video games too, so we'll probably have a discussion of what are we doing? Have a discussion about what's hot in gaming, and maybe an aftermath of the release of Metro Exodus, Far Cry New Dawn.
But Drew, I can already tell that the person you will be talking to isn't a real person, because no real person likes video games.
Shit. You're right. Can we not do this?
Here's some driving physics for you.
It's better than the fucking helicopter physics.
You're a helicopter physics.
Thanks.
Oh, Ray Ray's pumpkin farm. Well, that's actually the apple orchard. The pumpkin farm's back there, but that's the area we're in. How the fuck did we get to John Seed's region?
Gliding? Dying?
Oh look, there's that large destructible statue up there.
The special guest isn't you, boy from space. It's someone else. I've already mentioned to you who it is, but I don't want to.
As well be.
Thank you. I like to keep it a surprise because I have no idea. People in the stream might know. Shit, Shapatri. We're live watching Holes. Holes cast. Close. Holes cast 2019. But yeah, this was, it's live, so, and we're playing video games live as well, so it's going to go off track. It's a pilot, if you will, but I do want to do more of these little discussion sort of radio hours. I know this is going on for an hour and a half now.
See, I could have been a little more thorough in my research and bullet pointed, well, points I wanted to make. But that would be far too structured for my liking.
I guess. Doesn't really scream your persona.
And my motto is, if it isn't half done, you're not working lazily enough.
So, I think we're going to wrap things up around about now. I think I'm going to stream next week, but I'm not sure it's going to be something like this. I think it's going to be a proper stream, even though this was sort of a proper stream because we did play a video game and we sort of went a bit off topic. And I will...
Hey Drew, can you hear a ticking sound? It didn't even kill the car, what the fuck?
If you guys are... Boy from Space clearly is for it. Having more of a structured bullet points or chill stream rather than having a game going, or maybe even something that's a really, really casual game, like something like Abzu that's just visually nice to see, but you don't really do anything. Well, you do stuff, but you don't really need to think. Going to stream next week. Nice meme.
Hey Drew.
True.
Check out my sparkler. It still didn't kill the car. This thing's fucking indestructible.
You were saying? What about pre-recorded game footage? Well, that's what I did for the Teabreak when it wasn't live.
Help.
Oh shit, you're dead. Hey, I did it for you. Michael. I killed him.
And I've fallen through the world.
Oh, the car's gone. I sort of feel that, Michael, sometimes. I might do some pre-recorded footage. I might just get some nice footage in general that's like copyright free. And just stick that on, maybe in the background, and have like the webcam and talk to you guys and a co-host, because I would like to have a co-host on each episode and try and do different. I thought that was a guy falling from the sky. Different co-host, different episode, or at least try to. Anyway, thank you very much for no worries, no effort. Have a good sleep. And thank you very much for watching, everybody. But I think that's just going to head off now, end the stream. And
you're welcome for our subpar presentation of this episode.
Yeah, it's It's rusty. We'll get better, improve as we go on, and
You say rusty, I say rustic.
rustically. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name is Andrew or Stalli111. This was Shady Business, or Thomas, my friend. Do you want to plug anything?
I mean, I'd plug Tech Lab, but it's fucking dead.
Yeah, thought so. Anyway, for future streams, I know that No Effort said that's a nice meme, but if you do want to see when our next streams go up, go on our Discord server. Link should be down below.
Oh shit, I just thought of something I'd like to plug.
Go on.
So there's this really cool new games store / library called Epic Store, and you should all go check it out. They're gonna have Metro Exodus.
Sponsored by Epic. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name is Andrew or Stalli111. Make sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and on Twitch follow. Thank you very much. Goodbye.